This project was initiated as part of celebrating diversity in WA, and the Aboriginal English Storybook is one of 4 projects. We've chosen 5 schools to be part of this project, and the 5 schools are pretty much around the state. So we had 1 school in the Kimberley, and then coming down the state we had Roban and Wiluna. We also had one in the Wheatbelt area of Condinan and in Medina. The fantastic thing about this project is that we're looking at students, if you like, home language that's commonly spoken at home, and it is, for many, it is their first language.
And what's that? What's that? Email. And what we call it in Martu? Kalaya, yeah, kalaya.
I think that really by having a book, something that's really quite tangible for the students, or something that they can share, and something that will last, has also been quite a motivating factor for the students.
And how did we make this story? Did just one person tell this story?
No, all of us.
All of us.
When the children are working in their first language, when you value that, they come alive. And I've had opportunities to sit down with them, write down what they're saying, showing interest in what they're saying, or finding, sometimes we've got some old language books and going through those books with them. Dictionaries are a really good place to start too. Oh, what's this word? How do you say it? You try and say it, and then they can see that you're trying to learn their way. And it brings them in, it changes them. And that happens. And so being able to use your first language in the classroom setting is by far and away the most important step for me, I think, to find success.
That will be
Hunting.
Hunting,
yeah, good one.
We began with the whole class, getting the students just to think about what sort of stories they would like to talk about. And then I worked with the Aboriginal Education Officer. She was able to work with the children to try and explain, about Aboriginal English. We really wanted them to talk in home talk.
I sit down and talk Martu too with them, And when you're doing things with kids like that, and you talk Martu, well, it's encouraged them to more.
Now they have I swim in the water, then they see.
Often students, when they're writing their stories, they might switch between the 2 codes. So they might start in standard English, on the weekend I went, and then they'll revert into their Aboriginal English. So I think, by having books like this where teachers can actually look at, well, what does Aboriginal English look like? It will actually help them.
They be creeping and hiding and spear one mother got him spear.
We actually then got the students, 3 of the students who told quite similar stories, worked then with Sandra, and we scribed the story. And then began the wonderful process of actually putting the artwork together for the story. And the students are just brilliant, brilliant artists. In a school environment, one of the key goals is to improve literacy and to support students with their reading and writing.
I reckon the more stories and stuff the kids make up and do themselves is a way of learning as well. I'm proud of the whole 3 of them.
The final story book that was created from Wiluna was the rock hole to rock hole story. Sort of able to have a good juxtaposition between the story which was telling about the old times and the modern time, of how this area is currently used and how much the students enjoy this particular rock hole.
share what they have, be proud of it, not be ashamed, be advocates for who they are, their language, their culture, their community. And we can do that in the classroom.